beautiful people of the world, it's Abby, and for you, it's been a week since you've seen me here on YouTube, but for me, this is the day after the last video, and why would I be filming a YouTube video so close in timing, you ask? Because wouldn't I be tired of it? I'm not very tired of it. I'm a yapper, first of all, so I can go on YouTube for hours at a time if you wanted me to. But also because since I put this new schedule in place, I have to film YouTube videos as often as possible to have them queued up for you guys. And I thought that maybe a good video would be just like what I did over the weekend. So it's Friday currently, and I consider Friday the weekend just because I don't have anything in the evenings. And so I thought it would be fun to start a vlog right now, and obviously this hair is bothering me, don't know if you can tell. I said that in the last one too, that something was bothering me about my hair. But I don't really know what my plans are for this weekend, but I do know that I want to vlog, and I want to have a good 3-day vlog for you guys. So I stayed up till 1 a.m. last night editing the last video, and I am so tired, but today is a new day, and new opportunities, and it is time to vlog again. I had kind of like an idea that I had been wanting to do for a while, but I hadn't really acted on, and I think I'm going to do now. I write poetry a lot, and I'm a writer, so obviously I write poetry. I don't know, not all people do it, but I feel like it helps me being able to use my words in a poetic way to write my books. But I've never I've never said my poetry, given it to people, said it out loud. I've never really released it anywhere. So I thought maybe I should go through some of my old poems and find one to put on my Instagram to do a spoken poetry video, because I've never done that and I love spoken poetry videos. So I think that I'm going to do that. So you might see me doing something like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna say the poem on here, but you can go to my Instagram at @realabbyellie if you somehow found me without going there, and you can listen to it there. Fun fact, got a hate comment today. Thought it was really funny. I posted a video on my Instagram that was I have a better plan. I'll marry a wealthy man. And I posted something that was whenever I worry about not making it in writing or media, and it was that sound. Someone got so pressed over it, telling me that I should just I can't succeed in my medium because I'm saying things like this and I have to leech off of other people. And then I remembered I was wearing my Eras Tour hoodie. So it's just a toxic man is what happened. Fun story. Let me adjust that. I was very scared earlier. You probably saw it if you came from my Instagram to here. You probably saw my whole debacle of thinking that I wasn't going to be able to post the video that I filmed yesterday, thinking I wasn't going to be able to post it, because my iPad that I use for everything has very limited storage space, so I tried to delete things that I don't need, and I knew that once I uploaded the video to YouTube, I didn't need it anymore, I could delete it. But I scheduled it to post on YouTube for Friday at 3 o'clock p.m. here time, my Mountain Standard Time. So I was like, okay, cool, we're good. I can delete these videos and I will be fine. And then I realized that because it didn't upload yet, it hadn't been uploaded yet, I couldn't delete the video, and I already had. So I had dance earlier, and I was thinking it'll just post while I'm at dance, that's fine. it's all good. We're good. I came out of dance and I was talking about posting my YouTube video to my mom, and I was like, it should actually be up right now, like I should check it. And so I checked and it wasn't uploaded, so I was like, that's weird, like I definitely set it to upload for right now. So when I got home, I checked everything and it was like, failure to upload, like something happened. I immediately knew what was wrong. Like I was like, oh, okay, I shouldn't have deleted that video from my iPad before it was uploaded. It was my fault. But I thought I had lost it forever, so I put in my Discord server and I put on my story, like, I'm such a failure, I lost the video forever. And then I realized that I could go into my recently deleted items on my iPad. And I forgot that I could just go back and, like, restore the video. So I did, and I uploaded it literally, like, 2 hours late. Because I was planning on uploading it at 4, because I was like, that's a good time. It didn't upload at 3, so I'll just upload at 4, and my posting schedule will be 4 o'clock on Friday. That's fine, but I didn't realize it literally takes an hour to post, to upload it onto YouTube. Once you press post, it takes literally an hour to upload it to YouTube. And I didn't know that, because, you know, I don't use YouTube that often. But now I know. So you're going to be getting the videos at like 5 o'clock rather than at 3 o'clock. That's just my time though. And I know it's later for some of you guys, so that like really sucks that it can't be earlier for you. Because I was thinking like 3 is the middle of the day here, and anywhere else it's going to be like slightly later, slightly earlier, but still like in the middle of the day. But now it posts at 5, which is like 7 o'clock for some people, 8 o'clock for some people, and that's late for some people. I don't know. I'm not very good with YouTube, obviously, and hopefully I've learned from my lesson. So now I will just be waiting till I get home from dance to post my video by myself, by hand. I'm not even going to try to schedule it anymore. I guess I probably should try to schedule it, but just gonna press upload at 4, and, you know, we'll see where it goes. It'll be around 4 every time. I don't know how that's gonna mess with the algorithm. I know that, like, to get good on YouTube's algorithm terms, you have to, like, post on a timeline. You have to post on a certain schedule, post every week at a certain time, and that was my plan. But now, the time's all messed up, and I don't even know what time I'm supposed to be posting now, because it uploaded at 5, but it still says it uploaded at 4 because I pressed upload at 4. So I don't know. I'm not good at YouTube, and if any of you guys that are good at YouTube want to help me with this, like, go right ahead. I'm absolutely helpless. Like, I don't know. Filming from a different location. Lol. So my room desperately needs to be cleaned, and I know that you guys don't know this because what you see behind me when I film is pretty tidy compared to the rest of my room. It's literally like I have like a set behind me because I make sure it's clean before I do my videos, but the rest of my room is literally a disaster, and I thought maybe I should document myself cleaning so that I have the motivation to do it. So I might just show you like the area that I'm gonna clean, and then what I'm going to do with it, and then what it looks like after, I think. So yeah, come along with me for that. Over here is kind of just like a blank wall. This is where my fan sits for the night, but it's kind of messy just as far as like I just kind of throw things back there, and I kind of want this to be where my shoes go and where like my tote bags sit. So we're just gonna see how this works. Okay, it's time for the big reveal. This did not take very long to do. I did speed it up though, because the end video ended up being like 16, 17 minutes long. Oh wow, that's really zoomed in. There's my fan. There's my shoes that I wear on a normal basis. My other shoes are in the living room. And then up here I have a hook for all my tote bags. The one part that's bothering me is there is a bunch of blue stuff on the wall, because it's like that poster sticky stuff. And I can easily pick it off, but I wasn't going to take the time to do that for all of these. So that's the end of that. The next space I have to clean is this desk. This is where I set up my camera to record. So you're seeing what's behind this desk, but it's very messy and I need to clean it because I feel like I could work better if I had a clean space to work in. There's my light. Yeah, I'm gonna be done cleaning right now. I don't know if you saw any of what just happened, but I was trying to hang up my mirror ball as so, and I put like one of those little hanger strips up there and it did not work and it fell and that happened to it, and I don't know where those pieces went, but it's easy. I can super glue them back on if I find them, but I'm just going to take a break from cleaning right now. So I think that I found all of the pieces that fell off my mirror ball. Let me fix the camera real quick. It's all messed up from activities. There we go. So I thought I would just kind of sit here and glue the pieces back on while you guys enjoy. Job is done and the mirror ball is perfectly fine. However, I used this super glue to glue the little gem things back on, the little mirrors, and I didn't realize that the tube was broken. And of course, like, I can't do anything without ruining it, and I have super glue all over my fingers. It's like absurd the amount of super glue I have on my fingers. And also my eyes were like watering because it like burns to just be near it. But now I'm picking the super glue off my fingers, so hopefully that doesn't trigger anybody in watching this video, but peeling super glue off my fingers, so that's what I'll be doing for a little bit. I feel like every time I start the camera again, my hair just keeps looking weirder and weirder. It's because I tuck my hair behind my ears to do stuff, but I don't keep it tucked behind my ears when I vlog. But I think now I'm going to finish If Only I Had Told Her. Then I'm going to come back here and kind of give you my rundown on it. No spoilers, but just kind of my rundown on the book, if that sounds good. I'm back, and I have finished If Only I Had Told Her. Here's the tabs for this book. I gave it 4 stars. I gave If He Had Been With Me a 5 stars. So obviously this one wasn't as like good as the first one. My hair looks really messy. It looks dirty, but I promise it's not. It's just getting messier throughout the time of filming. But I thought that this was supposed to like give us closure from the last book that kind of ended in like a very open scenario, but this one also ended in an open scenario, so there might be a third one. I don't know. I hope there's a third one because I want to know what happens after this. So, but overall, I liked it, and I got through it fast, and it was easy to read, and I tabbed it, obviously, so there were some good quotes. But I'm going to put this on the shelf with the other one. Here they are, together on the shelf. It's so cute. They look black and white on here, but I promise that they are blue. They're both blue, I think. I don't know. I'm still confused if the placement of this is, like, correct. Because this looks black compared to the blues. This looks white compared to the blues, but this looks blue compared to the blacks, and this looks blue compared to the whites. So I don't know where to put them. I'm confused. I decided that If He Had Been With Me is going to go in with the blacks, and If Only I Told Her is going to go with the blues, so I kind of mixed up the two things that I was talking about. I still need to rid out a lot of these books from here, because some of these books I'm going to get rid of. Or, like, put downstairs or something. I don't want some of them. Like, Survivors, I don't really read those anymore. I've never read this. I need to figure out what order these go in. Never read this. This is nonfiction, so it doesn't belong here. Never read this. Need to figure out what order this goes in. Never read this. I don't know. There's a lot in here that need to be getting rid of. Whoa. I think now I'm gonna write. So, I think I might write like 2 poems or so, and then write the book, because I need more poems, because you guys seem to enjoy my spoken poetry video on my Instagram. So I'm gonna write some more poems, and then I'm going to write parts of my book. Okay, I wrote some poems. I did not end up writing any of my book, but I did write earlier, so it's not a complete failure. But however, I think this is gonna be the last clip of the day. I think I'm gonna tell you guys good night and get ready for bed, because tomorrow's a new day, and this is going to be over the span of 3 days, because it's my 3-day weekend. Just my hiatus from like the rest of the week. I guess that's what the weekend is, but like I don't really have anything on the weekend, so I do fun stuff on the weekend. I need to go to Hobby Lobby, because I need to get a masquerade mask, because I'm going to a masquerade ball. That dress you see in the back is my dress, my masquerade ball dress. I'm so excited. I'm going to decorate the mask with flowers that match the flowers on that dress, and then I'm going to get the same flowers and put them in my hair. So I think that's going to be really fun. I promise my hair isn't like greasy or like dreadlocks. It just looks that way because it's getting late and all the curls have come out. But I'm going to fix it. I'm going to curl it before I go to bed. It's the next day now, and I'm probably about to leave the house, so I wanted to make sure I got this like intro for the next day out of the way, because I don't want to have to worry about it. So I'll probably just film kind of what I do throughout the day, you know, a regular vlog. I just wanted to get this intro out of the way so that I didn't have to worry about it anymore. I'm back. I didn't film too much while I was out, but I'm gonna be headed to Denver now, so I thought I could record some of that. I didn't really film much at all in Denver. I really did try. So like there was some interesting stuff, but I honestly didn't film that much today at all, and I'm hoping that I can film some more because I don't want this to be a boring vlog. Ooh, my hair looks long. I look whack, I understand. I was getting ready for bed, and normally I put my hair in curlers to go to bed, but I have my hair in this cute little heart hairstyle, and I think it's super cute. But I went to Denver, and on the way there I started The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner by Stephanie Meyer, and it's a Twilight novella. So I think you can read it anytime after Eclipse, but I just decided to read it now after I've read everything else. My lips look really bad. They're just chapped all around, so it looks like my mouth is like messy. It's not, but I found it at the thrift store, so I was like, I thought I'd pick it up. I also have to read Midnight Sun, I think it's called, which is Twilight in Edward's perspective. So that's another thing I have to read for that series. It's really short because it's a novella, and it's only like 170 something pages long. So I got a good chunk of that book done, and I can probably finish it tonight, and I might try to do that just so that I can go to Walmart tomorrow and pick up the sequel for One of Us is Lying. The 2 sequels, actually, because there are 2. I think there's 3 books in the whole series. But yeah, I did that. And then I decided to watch some of the Bookmarked podcast, and if you don't know what that is, it's Destiny Sidwell and Sarah Crowley. Great booktubers. I'll probably put something that has to do with them so you can find them right here. They're great booktubers. They're some of my favorites. And their podcast is one of my favorites to listen to on like long car rides, because it's like the only podcast I don't watch the visual video of, because I normally like to watch the visual episodes, but with that one, I don't really know why. I just don't really watch the visual ones. I never really have, which is good because then I can listen to them on car rides, which reminded me that I had to edit our podcast, my podcast, mine and Maddie's podcast, Capping Chaos on a Good Time. I'll probably put something like there so you can find that too, because I can do that because I'm good at editing my videos. But I know that there's one part that I have to cut out just because there was something that was like not necessarily bad, it was just like something I don't really want in the podcast because I don't know, some people could take it the wrong way. So I've got to cut that part out, and I know how. That's not the problem, I just need the time. So I did go through and I edited the first episode, which didn't really have to have anything done to it, but I titled it, I put the description in, and I set it to post. And then I started listening to the second episode, and it's either that one or the next one that has the thing that I have to cut out. But the second one is a really fun one that I'm excited for everybody to hear. We had a lot of fun filming it, and there was a lot of fun stories in it. And throughout the week, I just kind of write down things that I definitely want to talk about in the podcast so that when it comes time, I'll have it. Look, oh my gosh. I'm so broken out. I don't know why. Recently, my lips have been, like, very dry and, like, broken out, and it looks bad. When I don't have lipstick on and my makeup wears off, because I normally cover it with makeup, it looks really bad. But anyways, besides the point, I mentioned that I had a masquerade ball coming up with that dress back there. I'm so excited to wear it, personally. But I needed a mask, so I bought a mask at Hobby Lobby, and I need to decorate it, and I don't have the flowers for it yet, but I did want to add some, like, sort of cool texture to, like, around the eyes with clay. So I thought maybe I could do that, and maybe I can film some of it, but I need to check and make sure my clay is, like, softened enough, because it wasn't soft. It had been sitting there in a plastic bag, and I think it, like, mostly dried out. So I sprayed some water in the bag and closed it up and set it by the window, hoping that it would kind of moisten it up. So I'm gonna go check that, and if all seems well, I will start recording myself working on the mask. Okay, so the clay isn't, like, completely softened enough yet, so I poured some more water in the bag. I'm looking this up, so, like, don't even fret. I know what I'm doing. But I poured some more water into the bag because it said to cover the entire surface of clay in water. But it said preferably warm water, and the water that was in the bag was not warm water. And I did not want to add any more water to the clay. So I poured hot water in a bowl and set the clay inside of a plastic bag into the bowl, and now it's currently soaking in the water. So I forgot this chair could spin, if you noticed. So until then, I thought I'd show you my mask and what it looks like now. I bought this one from Hobby Lobby, and it's just like a basic mask. I think it was like $3. But I specifically chose it because of these little things right here. And I think that's probably why most people choose it. But I'm going to put flowers on my mask, and I thought these are perfect spots for flowers. And I think I'm going to cover, like, this side of the mask in flowers, and then this side's going to be, like, designs, if that makes sense. But I want to do something around the eye part, and then maybe, like, around the edges, since I'm putting flowers on one side. And then I don't want to use this band to go on my head, because I don't want my hair to get ruined or messed up when I'm there. So I'm going to put a little stick on this, and I'm going to hold it up to my face. And it's going to be so awesome and cool. Not to be a party pooper, I just don't want my hair to be messed up when I'm getting ready for a special event. Another thing is something that I've always wanted to do, and hopefully this video doesn't get taken down for, like, me showing you weapons. It's clay on my hand, by the way. But, I've always wanted to strap a dagger to my leg while wearing a dress, and I happen to have this one. I'm not going to take it because obviously weapons aren't allowed, but I might take some pictures of me and my dagger. I actually welded this dagger myself while wearing a dress because I'm awesome and cool like that. So I made this knife, and I think it looks really cool, and I think it would look really cool if I could strap it on my leg with the dress and take like a cool fantasy photo shoot for my Instagram. Okay, so change of plans. I said I was gonna film myself using the clay on the mask. I like burped and it hurt. But I said I was gonna film myself using the clay on the mask. However, the clay is really messy, and I don't want to have to worry about starting and stopping the video with clay on my hands. And so I'm gonna do that by myself. But if I end up getting anything done, I'll show you what it looks like. Change of plans again. I decided to not use clay on this at all because, first of all, it's so much of a hassle. And when I finally got the clay on there, I decided that I only really wanted like a streak above this eyeball, which I can do with paint. Would the clay make it more dynamic? Yes, but it's very hard, and the clay is wet and sticky, and it's hard to handle, and I just don't want to have to deal with it. So I'm going to wait till I get flowers tomorrow. I might actually paint this like one solid color and like add some details onto this side. But tomorrow I'm going to make flowers, and I'm going to put it all over this side of the mask. Well, I didn't really get anything done that I said I was going to. But I do need to make like a day end outro for today, right now, so that I don't forget. So I'm just gonna say good night, and we'll see what I do tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be the last day this vlog is going on, so hopefully I can find something cool to film so that this isn't boring and a waste of your time. I hope you guys like when I just like talk to the camera, because that's what I'm best at, because I'm not very good at like filming when I go places. So we'll see. But good night for now. Good morning. It is the next day, and I'm realizing that now I'm washing the sheet off my bed, so the back is going to look ugly because it's just a mattress. So I'll probably put blankets over that later. Remind me. But today's the last day that this vlog is going to be going on because it's Sunday and it's the last day of the weekend, and this was a weekend vlog. So I'm going to try to vlog as much as possible today. I feel like I'm really bad at vlogging my life, and I'm much better at just sitting here and talking. But I have a few things I need to do today. A lot of things are here and like not leaving the house, which is easier for me to film because I'm not filming in a public space. You don't know how weird it is to like film in a public space. However, I have 2 spoken poetry videos that I need to film because you guys enjoyed the first one, and I thought I would bring it back because it's fun for me to do, and like if you guys like it, whatever, I'll post it. I need to go to Walmart to get some flowers for the mask that I'm decorating, and I need to get the sequels for One of Us is Lying, so that's another thing I have to do. And then I need to go to Dollar Tree to get press-on nails because I don't get my nails done. I break them too easy. I use my hands a lot, I type a lot, so I get press-on nails from Dollar Tree during special events. And a special event with the masquerade ball, right? So I need to get some fake nails for that. Because currently, my nails grow really long naturally, but I'm bad at painting them, so they look just dirty. And I paint a lot, and I use yesterday I was using clay. Like, I use my hands a lot for stuff, so like, it's not gonna work to just paint them. So I do need to get those. So that's my game plan. I will update you if anything changes, and I will most certainly try to vlog today. So tomorrow is Monday, and Monday is when the podcast episodes come out, and I have 3 podcast episodes pre-recorded, but the one that's coming out is the Q&A, and I have to make the graphics for that. If you don't know what I mean, every week when the Q&A, or when the podcast comes out, I post graphics that like kind of show what me and Maddie are doing for the podcast episodes, and I post them on my Instagram, and I make them on Canva beforehand, so I need to do that, but I have to do that on here, on this little device that I'm recording on, so I will be right back. my first adventures, and I did not film as much as I would have hoped, but I didn't really go that many places. I did not go to the store like I needed to, but that's okay. While I was out, my brother jokingly turned on the podcast, and I heard a part of a podcast episode that was not supposed to be out yet. So I said, wait, what are you watching? And it was the Don't Become a Part of a True Crime episode. Don't become a part of a true crime story episode. And I was like, that's strange. That episode already came out weeks ago and I listened to it. It was fine. And also, I didn't record those parts until after that episode was already out. So, like, why were those parts in that episode? So I quickly, because I didn't have this with me at the time, I quickly downloaded Spotify for Podcasters on my phone, because I was like, yeah, that's not going to be good. It had every single new unreleased episode had been added to that episode and published itself somehow. But, like, nothing told me that, like, that would happen, and it was, like, really weird because it looked the same. It had the same, like, it had the regular episode also, but it just also had the new episodes on there. So I went in there and I fixed it up and I figured out what the problem was. It was, I film on Spotify for Podcasters. So if you didn't know, Spotify for Podcasters is how you publish your episodes, but I also record on there because that is an option. And so I just record all into one episode, because it saves the audio files and it doesn't publish until you tell it to. So what I didn't realize that I was still recording on that episode, and somehow it just added them on and published it without, like, asking me. But everything is all good because those are fixed. The episode is fine. If you guys heard it, no you didn't. I posted it on my story, like, if you heard the accidentally leaked podcast, no you didn't. But yes, it was leaked, and that's great. But I did not get that on camera. What I did get on camera is where I went, so you will see that. I have to organize the clips, and I'm very scared. I have a certain number of clips on my phone and a certain number of clips on my tablet, which my tablet is what I prefer to film on, but I just can't take it everywhere, and it's hard to film on the tablet, like, out and about, because that's, like, one big thing. I'm gonna, like, hold it like this, so it's easier to just take a quick clip on my phone. But the way I have to get the clips from my phone to my tablet is I can't just send them, because for some reason my phone won't let me email videos. My iPad will let me email videos to my phone, but my phone won't let me email videos to my iPad. So I have to post the clips that I have onto Pinterest, like a private Pinterest board, and then I have to go and screen record it, and then I have to go through all the clips that I have and figure out what order they go in. So that's great that I do these things to myself, but, you know, everything is fine. I have a few hours and then I have to go to Girl Scouts and youth group, but my lips are still very broken out, and it's bothering me, and it looks so much worse with the big light right here. But anyways, we'll see how the day goes now. That and make it look really cool. I'll probably put some effects on it too, just so that that looks really cool. It's nearing the end of the day, and I'm probably gonna have to start editing this video tonight. So I don't know if this will be the end of the vlog, but I need to kind of recap. I did buy some flowers for my mask, but I only got these, which will be included. But I do need bigger flowers. My lips still look horrendous. Yeah. I went to Girl Scouts and I went to youth group, did not record there, did not have time. And on the way home, I saw 2 cows on the side of the road, which was really weird because I live in, like, the city, so I didn't know where they came from. And then we turned around to go back to look at the cows, and there was a whole entire herd of them on the side of the road. I'm probably going to talk about it on the podcast, because why not? But that was a crazy experience. I got Baskin Robbins, so I ate ice cream before I went to bed, or I don't know why I said that, because it's not bedtime yet for me. It's not my bedtime, folks. In all reality though, I've been staying up way too late because I get into my bedroom at like 10-ish, and I just work on whatever project until I'm tired, and then I go to sleep. And these past few days, I've been working until like 2 o'clock in the morning, which is not good for my sleep schedule because I still wake up at like 8. But yeah, we're nearing the end of this vlog, and it's sad because I don't think I got that many good clips, but I know that like you guys like when I just talk to the camera. That's why I have a podcast, because you guys like me to speak. But like seriously, I need to figure out what's wrong with my lips. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have a snack. Then I think I'm gonna try to finish The Short Second Life of Brie Tanner tonight because I can. And also, I think I'm gonna buy new microphones for the podcast because we can't figure out how to work those ones, and we've just been speaking really loud. I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm gonna look for new microphones. I have to finish designing the graphics for the podcast. I have to write a little bit. I have to start on a project that I kind of mentioned in the podcast, but that episode's not released yet, so I'm not gonna say anything yet. Yeah, I'll have to end up editing this one. I have to send all of the videos from my phone to my iPad and then organize them so that I know what order they go in. And yeah, I think that's all I have to do currently, because I don't really have anything to do on my Instagram right now. I'm probably going to do more spoken poetry tomorrow, so I do need to find some poetry to speak. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for right now. So here is the book that I'm currently reading, The Short Second Life of Brie Tanner. It's a novella for Twilight. I think I already said that, but I don't think I showed you the cover. So it's a novella, so it's very short. I'm already halfway through with it, so I thought I might as well knock it out. It's a good like palate cleanser because it's small, and I have a lot of books to read. So okay, it is unfortunately time to end off this vlog because it's the end of the weekend, and tomorrow we go back to regular weekday stuff. And I did not finish the novella that I was reading, but it's okay because I'm not that far from the end, so I'll finish it soon. And if you are sad about this vlog being done, I will be back next week.